skinny post goes straight up, goes up the field at a diagonal, and the post goes across the field, and that's what the Z spot does. It's going to go across the field instead of it going. And if you look at the Z spot, you see how the corner route goes across instead of it going up. This same thing is going to go across instead of it going up, basically. So when you look at plays and you want to see what plays am I going to get that animation from? No, this is not the formation that gives it. What play am I going to get that animation from? Is you have to basically go to your playbook, go to the doubles formation, out of single back. If it has PA draw shot, look at that PA draw shot, and then you will look at other plays inside of that formation, inside of that playbook, that has that same animation or that same play art of that PA shot. And this is another play that has it. It's the PA shot post. And this is basically another mini scheme on top of that. So basically you can run the single back doubles. You can run, and this is coming out of the trips formation. That's come out in man coverage. And come on, quarters. Quarters, man. And this is basically you run the inside zone, inside zone, inside zone. You run verticals against cover three. So you run inside zone. Get ready. Blue 95. You run inside zone 95. just for your run play, which is great to have. The OP inside zone. Right, then you have verticals with that corner route, which is good against man coverage. That corner route beats man coverage. If you don't know that your person is in man coverage, and then it so happen that they are, you have that corner route as an open play. Regular. You also have this PA slot corner, which is also good against man coverage. You have that PA slot corner, which is also good against man coverage. It gives you the corner route that'll beat man. It gives you that post, and it gives you that drag. It's also a play action, so you can use that coupled in with the inside zone. And then you have the shot post. The shot post is what I was telling you, that wheel route and once you throw high point past that wheel route against specific zones, you'll get that animation. Now, I'm going to give you a pro tip and when to know to throw that wheel route or when not to throw that wheel route. If someone's playing zone and they're in a quarters, if they're in something where there's a cornerback playing the flats, instead of it being a linebacker, do not throw the post. The reason why is because that cornerback is going to play that wheel route, and it's not going to fall for that play action. You want to run that play against someone who's running a blitz scheme, or they're in a 3-4 or 4-3 or 4-6 formation, because they're in that linebacker or that flat zone is inside of the box. And with it being inside of the box, it's going to suck in, it's going to suck in that player, and you'll have that window, so to speak. You'll have that window to throw that wheel route in. So if they're in cover 3 or cover 4 or cover 2, make sure you find out what type of cover 3, cover 4, cover 2. Is there a cornerback on the field, or is it a linebacker on the field? Are they set up in the box, or are they not set up in the box? And that helps you determine when and when not to throw that route. Simple. Also, like I said, you have the man beater. You have the man beater just to run it. Separation. He made a great play, but it is what it is. I'm not going to spend too much time on that because the shot draw shows you the same thing. I'm just showing you a mini scheme out of this. Like I said, you'll have inside zone. If you want to run the quick slants, you can run it. Me personally, if I did decide to run this play, I would rather run it as a to throw the hitch flats concept, to where it'll open up the flat route. I would rather run it like that. I wouldn't run the slants like that. I would rather run it that way to open up and throw that hitch route to the wide receiver. You have the flat that'll bring the blue zone down. You have the streak that'll take the deep blue out, and then you have that hole open to throw that hitch route. Also, like I said, you have the PA shot slot corner that you want to run. That is basically you have the post open. The play action is basically just going to give that post time to get open. So as soon as you come out the play action, it's just like a quick throw to that post, and you have the corner route from the tight end that's gonna beat man coverage as well. So that's just another play. That's another play inside of this formation, or another formation inside of this playbook that you can use and be able to mix it up. So you have some great stuff here. Just to recap, you have the Twins flex with the best run in the game, in my opinion, that halfback zone. You also have that shot wheel that we showed how to beat cover two. That is basically a one-play touchdown against cover two. We also showed you how we can beat it against cover four, and you'll stay in that base formation, and you still have that run. You still have the fullback dive, you have the toss, you have the blast, you have the zone, blase. Showed you the Chief doubles. Basically, has the shot. You have the corner. You have the circle route from the slot wide receiver. You have the PA shot. You have the inside zone as your quick hike, your quick audible. You have the goals drag as your something to just dink and dunk your opponent, and then you can also hit them up top with the seam route if it's cover two, or just throw just chuck it deep to one of the guys on the go routes. And then you have your play action. Make sure you just drag that drag that tight end across the field. That's going to open up the circle route from the slot wide receiver. And then you also have the slot post, which, like I said, beats zone coverage pretty good because of the drag route. The drag route and the post over the drag route. You might want to high point past that as well. So make sure you have a big size wide receiver in the slot. Excuse me. You also have the Z spot. Like I said, everybody knows Z spot. Everybody knows how to run Z spot, especially from the gun doubles. Streak the outside receivers. Throw that guy in a slant or a drag. Motion him over. Throw the table corner, slant, chuck it. Anything else? Nope, that's pretty good out of that. You have the trips tight end. You know about that. That basically you have the slot post. That's my particular play that I like to come out with initially. You also can use the X spot. Same thing with the Z spot. Same thing with any other flood concept. Streak the guy, throw it to the corner route, beats zone coverages. You have the PA post. You have the inside zone as your quick audible. You have the PA post as your quick audible. And you have the verticals with the corner route. That corner route, you could change it to a drag. You could keep the corner route, but it gives you a corner route from a tight end that's going to beat man coverage. Also, you can run the read option. That's something if we have the scrambling quarterback, just to keep it mixed up. Bunch weak. Like I said, you got that KC drive. That's basically self-explanatory. It's either the drag or the route from the running back coming out the backfield. You also have the corner route from the tight end. You have the deep crossing route from the running back. I mean the wide receiver. That just basically gives you an extra play. But majority of the time, you're gonna hit that running back out the backfield, or you're gonna hit that drag route. The PA post, you have that circle route that beats man. Like I said, if you guys watch S. Gibbs, if you watch him play, he used that a lot to beat. He uses that a lot to beat a lot of the blitzes that are, the heavy blitzes. You also have that bunch trail that I showed you quick, with the corner, and you have that guy running that drag route. But you see it here, it shows as he's going to stop or he's going to run the drag. Basically, that's against man coverage or zone coverage. If it's zone coverage, he's going to stop in the middle of the zone as a check down. Excuse me. I don't know. I think I'm coming over with something. Anyway, if it's zone coverage, he's going to stop as a check down. If it's man coverage, he's going to continue to drag. And like I said, it gets better separation than the average drag, and it also helps that ankle route get open. You have the KC divide. If you watch Boogs, he shows you how to route divide. If you watch the Madden challenge, he motioned that quick out. Everybody knows what that quick out does. I show what that quick out does in my gun split close. You have the deep crosser. You also have the wheel route from the tight end. But the number one option that you want to hit out of that is the quick out. Also, you have the Z spot. Flood concept. You can't get enough of it. I can't get enough of it. Oh, I also wanted to show you this. A mesh post. Basically, this is a zone beater. Let's come out and cover 3 zone. This is very, very simple setup. All you want to do is put these guys in a, excuse me. One more time. You put R1 in a streak. You put box in a streak. And you can either do that. You can either option out the running back, block the running back. You can motion him out. Give yourself dual drags. Throw a slant. Whatever. You can make him run a wheel route out the backfield. You can give him that wheel route option. Whatever you want to do with that running back, like I said, you could basically do it. But the main concept is, I'm just blocking for right now. The main concept is your streak the tight end, your streak box, and circle will get open. Basically, what happened was the drag just pulled the linebackers down. The same thing that happens with that that post that I was telling you from the single back. This is basically an example of that. Is that you have that drag that pulls the safety. Actually, I just can't get no time with these terrible. But yeah, slide these guys over and see if they do any justice with that. So basically, like I said, you just drag. You keep X on his drag to pull the safeties down. I mean, to pull the linebackers down. You send R1 on a post to pull that safety out, and then you have the the post route coming across the middle. And I just can't get no time. But you have the corner route going across the middle. Like I said, I run these plays quite often. If you guys come kick it with me in the stream, I definitely can show it to you. Definitely see it work. When you have a good O-line, and you definitely see those plays coming into work. But it's just, I basically, the reason why I'm showing you these plays, even though I'm not executing them on time and executing them properly, is because of the simple fact that it's showing you how to get these guys open. It's how to get certain plays open. So you can run this all day like this, and throw the slant and throw the drags. But just another way to switch things up, and that's what I'm all about. That's why